Virgo and motherfucking Leo. Shout out to my Leos for me. Shout out to my Virgos. So if you got a Virgo and a Leo dating, this is going to be a semi-sextile, which means there's going to be minor issues between the two, which means that Virgo is a mutable sign, which means they have to figure and have things going their way accordingly. They don't like to basically be put into what decision. They're not like the Taurus, the fixed stable Taurus, fixed stable Taurus, and more like the mutable Virgo, which means they have to really do this, do that, and of course they're not comfortable with staying in one spot. So these people could become workaholics from a job to a relationship to a business, almost to the point 10 times out of 10 that the Virgo can become the workaholic, making the relationship a job to the Leo, because Venus falls in Virgo, which means the love is not there. Love is only predicated towards how things make sense, how things are basically being practical, how things are being organized, and of course, the Virgo not gonna really pretty much go all out with want to be seen, how the Leo want to be seen. The Leo want to be seen. The Leo want to express his creativity, his endeavors. The Virgo want to basically be behind the scenes and working. Of course, all feminine signs is behind the scenes. Leo's is masculine signs, so of course they want to be on the scene. So the Virgo will basically be like a foot stooge to the Leo, and the Leo would pretty much have to like know the differences between being a dictatorship, and Virgo got to look at the difference between becoming a foot to walk on. Because remember, Virgo is like the other side of Pisces, which means that they're kind of like sensitive, very sensitive. And of course, it's on that cusp between the Cancer, the Leo, and of course the Virgo. So between these two zodiac signs, these two will have to basically work on their characteristics, their traits, and of course how they basically endeavor with each other. Remember, fire is fire, which means it burns through reality, burns through and of course the fire can get very hot, get very intense. And of course it can keep going and not be stopped because it's fixed fire. The Virgo is pretty much like Earth. So Earth is like things that's very touchable and sensible. So of course you can't really touch fire, you're gonna burn by fire. So Virgo will basically let the Leo do his thing. The Virgo will criticize the Leo for the distaste that it sees from the person. These two can pretty much get they rowdies up at times and things of that matter. These two individuals can pretty much teach each other something. You feel me? The Leo can pretty much teach Virgo to be more expressive, more explosive, and more out there. And the Virgo can basically help the Leo to be more down to earth and practical and get more stable. And of course, try to like switch things up and not pretty much get stuck into one routine and fire. But of course, you also got Leo exalts Aries, so they can know how to switch it up. But of course, once they switch it up, they're gonna basically be building up more fire, so put more wood here, so that they fire can basically be flaming all around the world when they do their little 360 cycle. So these two can work together only if they get on some spiritual shit. That's it.